Hey guys, welcome back to English Gentleman Gamer with me, Roscoe. Just a few opinions, thoughts, whatever you want to call them, on Battlefield Hardline beta, whatever. I've played PS3 and PC versions. I uploaded the other day the PC version, which, given the limited power, mainly of my graphics card, isn't as great as it could be. I don't think it's that bad. I think the ones the quick test thing I uploaded the other day, I think that was recorded at 30 frames a second. Since then I changed monitor to a slightly smaller resolution and upped the recording to 60 frames a second. I'm not sure it made a massive difference, but my opinion of the gameplay, in terms of weapon handling, I can't play first person shooters on PC. Everyone else seems to find it a piece of piss. I watch people on YouTube, their guns handle like a dream. Mine bounce all over the fucking place. I guess I'm doing something wrong, I don't know. I also found a lot of occasions where I got into a gunfight, my gun simply wouldn't shoot. Now I put that down to my crappy computer, to be honest, trying to process everything. I might be talking complete shite, I don't know, but there's definitely occasions where, there's one occasion I ran around one of the containers on E, the E flag, the like petrol station, and I had a shotgun and I pressed it 3 times and fuck all happened. That might just be my perception, I don't know. PS3 wise, I didn't find it that bad. I mean, the shotgun doesn't have a lot of recoil in terms of, because it only shoots once every like 2 or 3 seconds, it tends to shoot where you're aiming basically. So I was happy with that. I never really found the sniper rifle particularly good, I'll be honest. I would have run the sniper, well, it says sniper, I never even got as far as working out what the sniper's various different little gadgets were, but whatever. But the gun, I unlocked the AKS-74U on the PS3 and that handled like a fucking dream, I have to be honest. I had no problems with that whatsoever. Hit detection wise, stuff like that, I thought it was alright. I didn't have a problem with it. It's certainly better in my mind and from memory than Battlefield 4 beta was. The game type, I will hold my hand up, I didn't play Hotwire. I saw a couple of people streaming it while I was downloading it and it didn't appeal to me, so my opinions are based on playing mainly Conquest on this map, Dust Bowl or whatever it's called, and yesterday I got a few rounds in on Heist. The Heist mode was confusing at first, but I'm sure when you get the hang of it it'll be alright. I have to say, I think there's potential for Heist mode to turn into a complete gangfuck, to be honest. You can both get to the objectives quite quickly, in that particular map anyway, and it's an enclosed space, and it's just going to be grenade spam, fucking C4, and gas and whatever else can be deployed and all. The principle's great, I like the idea. Is it called obliteration on Battlefield 4, that kind of thing? Pick up a parcel, sorry my phone's beeping there, pick up an item and take it somewhere else, whatever. I didn't mind it. There was obvious choke points. My biggest gripe with the game is on the PS3 is the fact they've changed the buttons around. I've spent years playing FPS games where L1 is aim, not fucking L2, and R1 is shoot, not R2. And I tried to change it, you can't do it. You can change it to a left-handed one for some strange reason, but whatever. Apparently you couldn't do this in Battlefield 4 either, so something tells me Visceral, EA, whatever, DICE LA, whatever the fuck they're called, aren't going to change their mind. Personally, I'd like it if they could. There's even a guy on stage yesterday, I believe, yesterday being Thursday, claiming that it was a handicap to console gamers anyway, obviously, that they changed the controllers around, and even one of the EA top bods suggested that making you relearn the button layout was a hindrance. Graphically wise, obviously the PS3 is not going to compete with the PC. I mean, even my relatively mediocre to low end PC, you can tell the difference, but only really in terms of the textures of like the sand, say. Like the sand here, there'll be like car tracks and stuff on the PC version. This one, it's just like a carpet of beige. I mean, the fidelity and the detail of the buildings, the cars, the weapons, I thought was perfectly acceptable, certainly for a machine that's that old. Going back to Conquest, Conquest is Conquest. I like the fact they've put these zip lines in, and there's other weapons you can pick up. There's a small, and this Dust Ball, I think, also, just on a quick note, I think is excellent because it fucks the snipers up. It also blows you off your bike slightly, or makes you go sideways. But yeah, it fucks the snipers up because they can't see you, which I think is fantastic. However limited it might be for. Where was I going then? Oh yeah, there's little bits dotted around. You can, I mean, in the heist mode, you can turn music on. Just a little touch that I'm sure will wear thin eventually, but I thought it was quite nice. The conquest map though, there are better weapons lying around. There's an MG36 with a couple of hundred rounds. There's grappling hooks, whatever you can fire up to the water tower. What's it called? And there's zip wires you can fire as well. There's a variety of rocket launchers as well, which is, I just think makes not, you know, for people like me. Certainly, if I was playing the PC version where I'm not going to progress very far, very fast, it's nice to be able to get your hands on something tasty once in a blue moon. Heist mode, I would play it. I think, especially if it was one-sided, you could get turned over quite quickly. At least your pain wouldn't last for long. But I can see when it's being contested, certainly anyone around the bank vault at the beginning, it can go tits up quite quickly, basically. So I have to say overall, I don't think I'm going to get it. Certainly not straight away, because they have with the PS3 and the Xbox 360 being the older machines, they tend to be understandably at the bottom of the pecking order when it comes to patches and this, that and the other, and testing. So I can imagine it being a bag of shite to start off with. Don't get me wrong, I had some good time, I had some fun on it, without doubt. But I didn't really get into Battlefield 4 either. Well, that was mainly because if it's anything like Battlefield 4, then I'll play 2 rounds on it, it'll crash my fucking PS3, I'll have to rebuild the hard drive again, so it might be a non-starter anyway. And I'm certainly not playing a first-person shooter game, or paying for a first-person shooter game on the PC, because I just find it too hard work to enjoy. I love the fact that there's 2 extra control points on Conquest, and it looks a lot nicer. There's more players, it's great, but when it actually comes to the crunch of doing what you're supposed to do, which is at least at some occasionally shoot people, I find that completely painful. So anyway guys, have a good weekend, and I'll catch up with you soon. Apologies for lack of videos recently, but it's been playing this and Dishonored, and you've all seen Dishonored before, you're not interested in watching me play that anymore, and there's plenty of other content from guys about this game. I just thought I'd give you my 2 pence worth. So I've acquired a new controller now, so I will be, this is finishing on Sunday, but I don't think I'll get a chance to go on it again. Dishonored, I'm just doing trophy hunting on that, so that should be finished fairly soon, and then I'll be back on some Bad Company 2. Can't believe I actually killed that guy there. But anyway, alright guys, anyway, thank you for watching, have a good weekend, and take it easy. Thanks for watching, bye.